welcome back. This is episode 2. Raspberry Craft. Was that raspberry? No, it was raspberry flavored. Minecraft Edition raspberry flavored. Today we are going to be setting up a base, hopefully. At least that is the plan. Gonna get into some basic base building here, so hopefully we will. I figured that this might be a better mic quality to use than what I was using. Not quality, but you know, it's louder. Louder mic than what I was using. Okay, now I wanna build around here. I know that. I don't know where to build my first tiny base, so I think it's gonna be up here on this hill where I slept the night. So clear out some area and get to work. Get some mutton going, seeing as how I need to eat. I left last video starving, which isn't typically the best way to leave on a survival world. Typically don't want to leave like that. But even if it is just a hut, we should have a base. I think we want to dig out. Definitely gonna dig this up. Dig down to this layer, I think, is the goal. Let's get to it then. I guess I'll just talk to you guys while I do this, instead of just cutting it out. But, so what I hope to get done, like I said, is a base. I do want to delve into a little bit of create, or at least just enough to get some gear, like iron armor. So if we can get that done, that will be amazing. And then hopefully we can do some normal cave diving and not some, what do you call it? Bad cave diving. What do we got for backpacks? I remember I searched that up. Nothing. Okay. So it is going to be normal inventory management, because I don't think we got, what are they called? A bundle is what I'm thinking of. Yeah, we don't have bundles. I don't think we have sacks. Oh no, we have sacks. So that'll work for me. Sacks, that works. It's quite easy to do. I just don't have any string, so we're not gonna do it right now. But that'll be a good early game mini shulker box. I don't even think there's shulkers in here. Turbine, right, turbine. Yeah, no, there's no shulkers. So it's probably going to be sacks, meaning we're going to have a lot of transport needed, which is probably going to be provided via the create mod. I wouldn't be surprised if they changed up a little bit as well. I'm going to cut this off, and I will come back when I've dug down enough. I say I'm going to be done on this layer, but I might go down one more. But I'll bring you. I'll see you guys when I'm done with this. And we're back. I finished cleaning up everything. All we need now is some food. I'm not gonna eat our singular potato, but cleared this out. That's probably where it's gonna be mostly. This might get cut down one more layer, but I figured for now we'll go get some food. We'll scour the forest for some food at least. And yeah, because I'm already starving. Because we need some wood for the little shack. Alright, I'm not gonna cut that one. That's just a fallen birch tree. I don't know if those birds drop anything. They probably do. Oh, but I heard. Oh, and you are unreasonably fast. That is what you are. Heard something drop. Okay, you attack. In packs too, that's too bad. I was hoping to farm you, but I can't farm you if you all try to attack me at once. Is there another one? No. Okay. Well, technically I can. If I do a little finagling with create mod, you can do anything. Not anything, but, you know, practically enough to get yourself a good farm for food going. Not like they're gonna be my main food source anyway. But just a couple more logs here. We're not trying to go anything too permanent for now. We'll add on to whatever we build later. Hit this tree and then we should be good. Yeah, it started raining too, which is not ideal. I don't know why I say not ideal, but well, not ideal because mobs might start spawning. And that might be a little tedious. Oh, actually, we have iron right here, so we might as well make some shears in case we come across any, what do you call them? Sheep. And of course, that's not how you make shears. Shear. Oh, it's copper. Okay, then. Huh. Snip, snip. Yeah, if I had any sheep to snip. Okay. I do not hope to be eating too long. Not that it's too much of a bother. Hopefully by next episode we will be setting up a farm for what I need, if not by the end of this episode. There they are. There's some sheep. That would be everything we need. So we have cloth back at the base. Oh, that's weird. I'm checking around for andesite, because if we come across any, that will be useful in our create venture, since it is the main thing used. I plan to use zinc with the andesite to make the alloy that we need instead of iron, since iron is a very useful resource for other things that we will need in the future. What are you? Drop sulfur. Okay. frost zombies. Not something I knew existed. In this pack, at least. With how it seems things are going, I might need to take advantage of our access to diorite and cobblestone for andesite for now. Look at that, 26 andesite on the ready. Rock salt shards, I don't know what you could do with these. I do wish to find out. Cutting board, turn them into salt. Take the rock salt, turn them into salt. Yes, just salt. Okay. Baking. Here. Oh, okay. So this is an entire... Oh, okay. Well, that's especially good to know. Yeah, okay, that's good to know. So that is a useful resource. It would seem at least. And hopefully, now with our newfound wool, instead of living with without a spawn point, just, if we die, we get sent all the way back. We now have... Oh, came on damage to those factors. We now have a respawn point, so we will respawn here at our base all the time. So now we build. Nothing fancy, as I said. Just something to let us get our feet. I'm going to collect some more wood, and hopefully I'll come back to y'all with a finished starter base, and with everything moved inside. So I'm going to finish that. Hey, and I'm back, and we have a hut. It's a bit of a bad base, but it's the starting one. Yes, it has a roof. Doesn't look like it, but this is it. This is it on the inside. Very simple, made out of wood with everything but the furnaces and the floor. And very burnable. Everything up here can go into flames. I am yet out of food. Well, I am yet again out of food. So there was a strawberry patch. Let's see what we can make with strawberries, shall we? Golden strawberries. Okay. Nothing very easily produced, it would seem. Wheat dough. These are not normal. Huh. Guess there's not normal dough. I guess normal strawberries are better than nothing at the moment. I'm gonna look them up again. So just take another look at what they can be used for. mixed oatmeal, composting into bone meal, compacting into strawberry scones, and all of the likes. Yeah, just a bunch of different things. So, suppose for now we shall just eat the strawberries as they are, seeing as that we don't have anything else to do with them. So we just run in, right click on all of these. There we go. Strawberry patch harvest. And they give one each, so that's not half bad. Could be worse. Could have picked a worse food source. Corn kernels. That means you are supposed to give me corn. You come with me. You are going to be an experiment. Because these could be like a rice from Farmer's Delight, and not only give you the seed in the product when found in the wild, but when grown by player hands are fully sprouted. Yes, yes it is. Corn cob into one corn kernel. Oh, that doesn't seem fair. Oh well. Cutting board. Corn kernels. Okay. Elote. That is surprisingly good for food. Corn dough can be it's a replacement for wheat in that sense. Can make creamed corn or elote. Turkey chowder, fried rice, but we only need either corn or onion, which we have, and just some other basic stuff. Seems pretty straightforward, but I'm going to cut back when I have a clear objective. Hello, I am back. I have a goal, as you can see, and we have increased UI scale, because I was having a hard time looking at this with how tiny it is. But the current goal is to get a basic create setup done, and possibly get some Farmer's Delight. Now, looking at we have bronze, which is your typical. Oh wait, this is been replaced with gold. I'm thinking of brass. I'm thinking of brass. So bronze and steel are new to me. I haven't used these two before. But that's where, if we look at both of these, lead comes in. And that is going to need to be a huge thing we do. We're going to have to get those automated, or at least semi-automated, meaning we're going to need a way to produce the blaze powder needed for steel, which will most likely be through Blaze Farm. You can see. And someone commented on the last video letting me know that that hammer here is easily craftable, and it should let me make copper plates for copper armor. And I am very grateful to that commenter, as it is the only one that commented. But nonetheless, I have learned info that I previously would not have access to. How much do you do damage? No. My sword's almost broken, meaning we should make a 1, 2, 3, no, 5. Make some iron backup tools. when these fully break. Then grab the good old copper. I believe we put them in here. Let's see. Copper sheet. Ah, cutting board. Hold on. That is a simple enough craft, which just requires 4 planks and 2 sticks. And it will go on top of our crafting table. And just like that, we have some copper sheets. We can finally craft ourselves some half-decent armor. Look at that. And we're shock resistant. That's not even something I knew we could have. Yep, crawl. Forgot about that one. It's not even such an effect. I thought that was a thing in this pack. I didn't even know I would get shocked from anything. I guess it's better to find out now than later. I'm sure someone is yelling at me like, oh, of course you'll get shocked. Of course, this is raspberry. It was raspberry flavored. You should expect these things. And is it not a 100% chance here? It's fine. We can live with a leather helmet if need be. And it would not seem like that is needed. As now, we have a full set of leather. And we can make ourselves, in this crafting table, another chest. Look at that. Ain't that beautiful? Anyway, we have armor now, which ain't that amazing. We actually have something that lets us be semi-protected. As it said, though, it's not as good as iron. That's fine. That works. It works for now. It will work as needed compared to just leather. Now, if we take this out, we can smelt some of this. And we can go and grab some wood. I will be back. I'm going to collect more wood. And when I am done with that, we shall delve. I'm going to get some more copper as well. Not copper. More andesite. And once we have more andesite, more wood, and that zinc is done smelting, we shall delve into the start of a create setup. Hello, and I am back again. Now, we have some wood, andesite, and hopefully, if this has been smelting, yes, plenty of zinc. Now, we are probably only going to need about that much for now. But the rest is for later on. Well, that's a problem. Wow, that is a, Well, that just throws my world on top of its head, since the plan was to, do that. Well, I suppose I have to go and get more cobblestone. I will be back. I am back, and I have my cobblestone. And there we go. Now, a few more would have been more ideal. Oh, okay. That is actually convenient. Oh, it's sturdy alloy now. Sturdy casing, sturdy. Okay, so, alright, I got that. Now we have that done. We can, as you can see, that took me a while, so we will go to bed, and I will see you all in the morning. Alright, we are back. And now that we have this, we can, hopefully they didn't change it, and if they didn't change it, then we can go ahead and come out here. Excuse me, good sir, you're in my way. We can come out here. We're gonna test it with 1. No, they did not change it. Okay. Now we can come out here and we can make our casings, or andesite, or sturdy casing. We can make our sturdy casing. This will allow us to do a variety of things with the create mod, which mostly they will be used for gearboxes, or just cool looks. Because I mean, imagine I just replaced my wall with these. How sick would that look? I might do it in the future, but for now, these are purely utensil. We shall come in here. Take the shutters. And we shall get to work. Now, with create, to make the armor that we need, we are going to need a... Let me look for it. I know the name, but it's... Okay, we'll just look it up like this. Mechanical press. We're gonna need one of these babies. Which is easy. It's just a block of iron and a casing and some of these. Now these are probably one of the more important items in Create. God, what am I gonna do with all this andesite? I did not think that. Well, I did think that through. I did. I fully and completely thought that through. But it backfired. But, now we have this. And, before I forget, let's make our starting source of power. Water wheels. And this will require us to go down to the water to collect some water for the water wheels. Seeing as how I do not want to have to constantly... Yeah, I do not want to have to source my power by putting them all the way from water by putting them all down there. But we will go and get some water, which should be, yep, down here. Alright, deer are a thing in this pack, huh? I tend to forget these things. Now we should be able to make an infinite water source. And seeing as how fish were spawning in there, it is a good fishing hole. And yeah, just look up next. Nope. There is, it would seem, to be a version of aquaculture. But it's very dumbed down to its minimum feature of just adding a simple fishing system better than Minecraft's. Sorry guys, but I kinda need the venison. what if I crouch? No. Need to be backed into a corner. Alright, well, now we have some meat. There's some bees. I'm just collecting some of this before I head back up. Wow. Tricky to hit there. I'm gonna continue doing a little bit of hunting down here, but I'll cut to when I'm back up there, placing everything. Alright, I am here, and it looks like I have a diamond sword, if the diamonds were a little more green. Now, we can start this infinite water source, and start these large water wheels. Now, I think the perfect little spot for these will be right here. Except I kinda want these to be semi in the ground. So we'll dig these one down more. Or down one more. My English completely went out the window there. We'll take some oak logs. Take the dirt, form this little bit of a barricade here. Grab another one. Sure, yeah, there's no hole here that I could just fall into. Look at that. Simple, power, easy and efficient, right here at our base. Now, we have to channel it into our mechanical press, and we are going to want to do that not at slow paces, preferably, because our mechanical press will move slow as possible. Now, I'm about to get humbled, most likely. Or not. See, I was expecting, at least what I was expecting to happen, was for this crafting recipe to fail, and it not be what I thought it would be. But it would seem I am spared from such a fate today. We will make 2 gearboxes, as they are not what they are. Oh my god, they are 10 times cheaper. You know, that will be something I like about this pack. Forever. How cheap the resources are. And how they make these look. Wow. Bonk. Bonk. Oh, and that will not work. Meaning we are going up yet once again. Do that. Yeah. And take one of these. That is the wrong item. Do one of these, make a depot. Since it is simply easier than some other stuff. Now, if I look up zinc, there's no zinc armor. But if I look up iron, we have iron armor. And that is what we are looking for. Sanguine shield. What? Whatever. Iron shield. Okay, so I believe the upgrade to iron armor is currently unnecessary. But a shield would be lovely to have right now. And it would let me show off what this press does. plates there, and it will come down and automatically press everything for you. And bam, we have 4 iron plates. Now, all we need is a stick. Put the stick there. Pop these around, and we have a shield. And guard. And it has a shield bash. That was just a test. And we can parry. So that would seem to be something that I'm going to try once, fail, and accidentally do some other time. Most likely. That is not what I'm saying is going to happen. And wow, me putting my arm in front of my mic gives a lot of disturbance. Surprisingly. But this recording has already been going on for a while. And as much as I wanted to get more done in this video than I did the last one, I do not believe we're going to be able to get much done. Also, I can already hear people screaming at me, if people do actually watch this, like they did before, and if they leave comments, at my terrible cogs. But I just started, give me some slack. But I believe the rightful way to end off this episode is by getting some coal, or furnaces. Now, I do want to say, I did mention in my last video, possibility of another series. However, that will most likely be a later thing when if I get this series going. If this series takes off and it actually starts being a thing that I do, then maybe if I feel like I can, I'll balance another series on top of that. And that'll be a thing. But otherwise, for now, it'll just be this one. And my attempt at a semi-alright posting schedule. And hopefully that'll be enough. But eventually, if this does take off, not that I expect it to, we will have more, we'll have a posting schedule and everything. Look at me babbling on because I have nothing to talk about. That's probably why there's gonna be as many cuts as there are in today's video. Look at this, these are some pretty decent coal veins. That you'll see. But let me know how you guys are enjoying this so far. By likes or anything. Just having the views of knowing people are watching my stuff is good enough for me. But otherwise, I believe that will be everything from me. And hopefully tomorrow we get some food set up. Here, because I want this to be even, I'll do this because I also need more torches. Tomorrow, hopefully we have food set up and we have some other, well, we'll have food, we'll have some, hopefully, resources, and some other stuff. So tomorrow will be probably a longer video than the others. I am saying tomorrow. I do not mean tomorrow, but hopefully next time will be a longer video than others. And I hope you guys have enjoyed watching. Voice of Reason out.